Hi there, today we're going to make easy baked corn pudding, and I'm going to use one of the Campbell soups that's great for cooking. It's a soup that kind of new to me. I never had cream of sweet corn soup. Maybe you had that. You can let me know. This has a recipe on the back for the easy baked corn pudding, and I'm going to follow that and make a casserole dish to go with our supper. So it's pretty easy. What you see on the table here are the ingredients I'm going to mix together. I'm going to use 2 eggs. I'm going to use a can of whole kernel corn, or you can use frozen corn, or cut it off the cob if you like. I'm going to use the box of Jiffy cornbread mix. This is a muffin mix, but you can use a small box of cornbread. I'm going to use a poblano pepper, 10 slices of bacon already cooked, 3/4 of a cup of shredded cheese, a 1/2 cup of milk, and we're going to mix it all together and bake it in this nice casserole dish. So let me start by cutting up the pepper. I'm going to take the seeds out and cut it into little bits, and then I'm going to take the bacon and break it up into little bitty pieces. Now I cut the top off, and I'm just going to pull the whole seed pod out here. If we use the seeds, we'll get a little bit of bite in there, but I'm going to take the seeds out and just go with the pepper itself. Okay, so we want pieces that are about this big, and we're going to put them in a mixing bowl here. We might as well start mixing it up. Put everything together. Okay. Alright. We're going to add 2 eggs. I'm going to add the can of corn. And you can see that if you get everything ready ahead of time, how quick you can make this recipe. I'm going to take the Jiffy cornbread mix. And this is an easy way to make muffins. The creamy sweet corn soup. Now some of the new cooking soups you can use to make other soups, and some of them are just made for cooking. This is one that's made for soup and cooking. So there's a recipe on here just to make your soup out of this as well. We need a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm going to take this 1/2 cup of milk and just use it to swish out the can. Get all this soup out of there. Alright, next we're going to add the cheese. And the last thing we have to do is break up the bacon. So we're going to crumble this up.
No.
Okay, you can have a piece. Yeah, I cannot, Robert. Did not give you some bacon. Alright. Just crumble them up. They're crispy. That's a nice way to do it. Make them crispy first and then make crumbles. Alright, let's mix this before we put the bacon in. Can you see in there? I love when there's green peppers and cornbread because it looks so nice. And this being a corn casserole, it really is going to dress it up. Now you don't need to put it in a mixer, you just really want to make everything moist because there's a lot of moisture in there, and that's one of the reasons that it has to bake for 40 minutes. Alright, let's get the bacon in there. So many recipes are so easy if you just get all your ingredients out before you start. Well, that's what it said on the can, easy. All right, this is a 1.5 quart casserole dish. So we're just going to spray it because we don't want anything to stick. And that's Pam olive oil cooking spray. And then I'm going to take the mixture and pour it in and spread it out. Now I wanted this recipe to serve with some leftovers that we have from Easter, which is a piece of ham, which I cooked in some collard greens with pinto beans. So this will be a nice side dish to have with that. Just spread out the peppers and the bacon so you can see that it's distributed nicely. And we're going to put it in an oven. I'm using the Casserole toaster oven, which is also an air fryer oven, but we're going to use it on the regular oven setting, 40 minutes at 400 degrees. And we'll be back to show you the results. Okay, here I come. Oh, here it is. Check it out. Doesn't that look nice? Corn pudding. And we're going to eat it with some collard greens and pinto beans and nice baked ham. So we'll give it a few minutes to cool off and then we'll put some out on a plate here to show you. Okay, we have a little bit cooled off here, but I do want to serve it hot, so we're going to serve some up. And, you can see the steam coming out. Okay, this is called the pudding. I'm going to try to serve it with a spatula. If not, we'll serve it with a spoon. It might be a little soft inside. Oh, look at that. Wow. It's nice and creamy inside, crusty on the outside. Let's take another piece out of there. You know the first piece is the hardest one to get out. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that smell good? Stop. All right, we're going to melt a little bit of butter on top. I'm going to take a bite of this. Oh, look at that. It has some nice pepper in there and some corn and also some bacon. I'm going to taste that.
Yeah.
Taste.
There I am. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Time to eat.
I think we better try it with our greens and beans.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Okay, we're going to serve up our supper. Just wanted to show you a nice recipe for the corn pudding. Give it a try. Try the new soups that Campbell's makes to cook some nice recipes. Thanks for watching.